So my name is Eli Elfassy and this is my friend and teacher Snir, and today we're teaching karate. We're teaching in two different dojos and we're training together and we're working on different things. So today I'm going to show you only one thing. We're going to talk about one aspect of the kata. So my English is not my native language, so you will forgive me if I'll do some mistakes. So we're going to talk about actually 5 katas, which is Geksu Daichi, Geksu Daini, Saifa, Syunchin, and Shisochin. So I'll show you how each kata opens and what is the drill we're going to work on. Geksu Daichi starts like this. I'll show you again. Geksu Daichi starts like this. So actually if I put my hand here and he grabs me, what I can do is pull this hand and attack him to the face. So actually age-uke, instead of just being age-uke, it's also defending. It's not just it's also attacking, not just defending. So if he holds my hand, I pull my hand and I attack him. So usually when somebody holds my hand, he a lot of time will try to attack me with the other hand. So what I'm going to do, if I'm going to take it one level up, instead of doing, let's divide it. The basic stuff in karate, somebody holds my hand, I do one step forward, I attack him, I pull this hand back. Okay, this is the basic way we work. But sometimes we want to see, okay, this is the basic, I learned some concept. One concept is that I want to pull my hand. Instead of him initiating something, I'm initiating. The other thing is, if he's only initiating an attack and I'm not reacting, he's going to do something else. So I have to disturb his next attack with attack to the face. Sometimes I'm not fast enough, or he planned it first, so he has another attack. So I have to defend. Okay, so I have to defend and then attack. Okay, this could also be after age-uke, also an elbow. Okay, also hitting with your arm. So this is the way you can do one hand hold with Geksu Daichi. Okay, so if you look at Geksu Daini, it's the same start, so it's the same. Let's talk about Saifa. Saifa, he holds my hand. This is the basic drill. I take my wrist, twist it, take my leg, do another twist, he attacks me a straight punch, and I defend. So what we learn in the first move is concept. The first concept is just to use the wrist to take his hand out. Use the wrist to take his hand out. The other concept is that we assume that most people in the street, they attack with this part of their body. So if I go to this side, it will take him more time to bring another attack. So I have time to defend, I have time, maybe if I'm really successful, I'm doing something like this, I'm out of the picture. So let's do again Saifa. We hold our hand, we go to the other side, he attacks, I defend. So usually we know in the street people don't attack with straight punches unless they learn it somewhere. Usually people attack with circular punches. So the moment I hold him, I understand that very quickly I will have to defend myself from a circular punch. When a circular punch comes, sometimes a very small one, not such a haymaker, not a big one, so I'm defending. So he holds my hand, I go to the other side and I defend. So you're taking an application from the kata, you do it very basic and you go up level and up level. Sometimes he holds me much stronger. Sometimes we can do it by surprise. People walking in the room and somebody grabs your hand. You can do it with different partners. Some are bigger, heavier, stronger, lighter, younger, all kind of partners. So you feel many people how they attack you. Okay, I have to see if the camera is working. Yes, it's working already. Okay, so we're gonna do the next kata. We did Geksu Daichi Ni, the same drill. Saifa, which starts like this. And now we're gonna do Syunchin, which actually starts like this. Seiyunchin kata. Okay, so in Syunchin kata, if he holds me, take my hand up. The moment I take my hand up, usually he wants to take his hands down. The moment he takes them down, I pull him back towards me. Back and down. Sometimes when you work with a lot of people, sometimes it releases your hands, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on the person, it depends how much you surprise him. Let's talk about why people hold you like that. In the Hebrew version of this, I didn't say it, but the first and the main reason people hold you like that is they usually, when I saw it on the street, they're usually frightened of you. So they do something like this, don't hurt me. This is the basic way why people hold you like that, because they believe you will hit them with your hands. If this happens, you have to find a way to calm the situation and take your hands out without fighting. If this is not the situation, sometimes people might hold your hands, take their head down, and their friend is going to hit you in the head because you don't have any defense. in defense. Okay, another thing is they hold your hand and they try to headbutt you. So we don't want this to happen. So the moment he holds your hands, you lift them up, you take them down, you take your head to the side and you knee him. Okay, the moment this happens, you take your hands up and down and you knee him. So also you can build it with much more pressure, different partners, and you take it a level up and a level up. Now we go to Shisochin Kata. Shisochin Kata, you start here and again push down. And also in the kata there is this. So you look, the first drills of releasing the hands are these and these. So if he holds my hand, I have another option. Again, take it down and up. When I take it down, there's a risk. When I take it down, he can headbang me, okay? On the nose usually. Bam, this is very dangerous. So when I take down, I have to understand where I'm going towards. So if I take down, usually I want to take one side and then take my hands. I think he feels it on the wrist. But if you do it really fast and aggressive, which I can't because it's going to damage his wrists a bit. So if you do it really aggressive, bam, okay? The only way I can do it really aggressive, he relaxes his hands. Okay? It hurts. Okay, it hurts, it really hurts. So, Shisochin. So let's go back after all the drills. Gets to the H, he holds one hand, I go forward and I attack him. He holds one hand, I go forward and I attack him. Sci-fi, he holds one hand, I go to the side. Okay, he can attack me. And Seiyunchin, he holds one hand to the side and kick. Shisochin, he holds two hands, pum. Okay, of course you can develop attacks afterwards. You can do it randomly. Now we're gonna talk about one simple thing. Sometimes you try one drill, he holds both hands. And you try to release yourself and you can't. So you can actually manipulate it to a different attack. Okay, see, I'm holding his leg, I'm putting my elbow here, and I'm manipulating into a different attack. Put both hands, try to release, I can't. I sometimes hold this hand with this hand and attack. I'm using his hold to hold both of his hands. Okay, again, so I'm combining applications. And a lot of people see karate and they see the kata and they say it's not practical. The kata can only be practical if you train it practically, if you try things, if you work with different people, different weights, different sizes. You work with new people because new people are not inserted into one paradigm. They can do very random things. So actually what I showed you today is how to start working on kata applications. The kata is open. You do the kata in a certain way, but the application is very open. You can learn it, you can try it, you can do your best. So that is it for today. I hope you're happy and you've learned something today. And there's an English version, which is this one, and a Hebrew version in my same channel. Thank you very much. תודה רבה. בואו נראה. מקווה שזה יצא טוב.